Hi, this is Dr. Barker with Integrative Pain and Wellness Center. And if you haven't already watched my video on how to stop generating negative emotions, I would encourage you to watch that video before this one. In that video, I talk about the 5 self-reflection questions that I encourage all my patients to do and that I do for myself whenever I have generated negative emotions after releasing those negative emotions. And so the 5th question in the 5 questions is, what subconscious belief caused me to generate these emotions in response to this event? Okay, this one is the question most important when it comes to fixing the holes in our metaphorical rowboat in life so that we stop reacting to the same things over and over. It's also the question that kind of takes the longest to really get comfortable working with. And so the more you practice or working with a professional in helping to reformulate these belief patterns, the easier it's going to come. I'll give you another quick example. So if I reacted in a situation where somebody gave me some feedback that wasn't like a compliment, and it wasn't malicious, it was meant to help me, but I reacted and got defensive, frustrated, annoyed, then I likely have this subconscious belief that I'm being attacked. So feedback and criticism are an attack. And so unless somebody's giving me feedback and criticism that is a compliment, then I'm probably going to react as long as I hold on to that belief. And so once you have the negative belief, such as feedback and criticism are an attack, you can either choose to let go of that negative belief through prayer and meditation, or you can formulate the opposite positive truth statement and program that statement into your subconscious. Okay? So the positive truth statement that I first came up with for this one about feedback and criticism was that feedback and criticism can help me to grow, which is true and it's positive. But as I pondered on it, I looked for potential loopholes that I may still react in given situations of getting feedback and criticism. And one that I kind of thought I would still react even with that positive belief was if somebody gave me criticism that was meant to be an attack. If it was like not even useful, maybe it was even like a blatant lie. And so the statement that I came up with to kind of be a better catch-all was, I welcome feedback and criticism regardless of its utility. That way, no matter what feedback or criticism I get, hopefully I can stay in a place of peace and love and not have that subconscious emotional reaction, and then I can consciously choose what to do with that feedback and criticism, whether it's something that I can incorporate to help me to grow, or whether it is not useful and something that I can just ignore and let pass by. So I'm going to show you a technique to change or to add a positive belief into your subconscious. So there are other ways to program subconscious beliefs. Positive affirmations is one. So repeating the same positive statement over and over can change that belief subconsciously, and can take a while. I've heard 30 days or more of working with one belief statement to get it to change. You can also get into a state of deep meditation to change a subconscious belief, which also works. You can develop your intention, your belief to such a degree that merely with the words spoken, just saying, I choose to believe XYZ, that can change subconscious. But I'm going to show you a simple tool that can be used very quickly to change a subconscious belief. Okay, so I'll demonstrate, I'll talk it through, and then I'll do one more with you if you want to come up with a belief. Okay, so rub your hands together, and you're just creating some friction energy. So faster is good. Then hands shoulder width apart, palms facing each other and in front of the chest. So if you kind of just bounce your hands a little bit in and out, you may notice a little bit of tingling or other sensations in the palm. Again, all we've done so far is create some friction energy. Now we're going to assign meaning to the energy in between our hands. So if I were working on the belief that I welcome feedback and criticism, regardless of its utility, I would assign that meaning to this energy, either verbally or just in my mind. And now any resistance that you feel as you bring your hands together represents your subconscious resistance to accepting this new belief. So then while holding that belief in mind, you're going to slowly bring your hands together against any resistance until your hands are touching in the middle. So sometimes you may feel little to no resistance as your hands come together easy, and sometimes you may feel pockets of resistance that can vary in intensity. Sometimes there can be a lot of resistance. I've had some patients, really having to use their force to overcome their resistance to accepting the new belief. Okay, so let's do one quickly together. So come up with a belief statement, a positive belief that you want to believe that you don't currently think you do believe. So it could be, I love myself unconditionally. I forgive myself for all mistakes that I've made. I forgive others for all mistakes that they've made. It is safe to feel or to express my emotions. You could use the one that I used in my example. I welcome feedback and criticism regardless of its utility. Really, any true positive belief that you want to believe. Okay, so have one in mind. Now rub your hands together. Okay, so hands shoulder width apart in front of the chest. And so now you're going to assign meaning to the energy in between your hands. So whatever belief you chose, quickly make that assignment either in your mind or out loud. And now remember, any resistance you feel is any subconscious resistance to accepting this new belief. So keep the new positive belief in mind while slowly bringing your hands together against any resistance. So if you need to use your willpower and force to overcome any resistance, continue to focus on the belief and how you want that belief to be part of your belief system. Okay, so once your hands have come together, you've overcome any resistance, that belief is now part of your subconscious makeup. Okay, and most of our subconscious beliefs were programmed in prior to age 8 or 9. So if we make these changes after that age, they're more likely to stay in the new positive version. We have to be much more intentional or a big thing to change our subconscious beliefs after those formative years. So I tell people this is a semi-permanent fix. If something major happened or if you went off and got brainwashed, it may revert back, but you can always reprogram it in if you need to. One other thing I want to tell people is I want you to think of this tool like training wheels. Okay, it is a tool that is simple, it is easy, and it works. However, you can and should outgrow the need for this tool, where you can get your belief and intention to that degree where you can simply just say the new belief that you want, and that will make that a subconscious belief for you. So use this tool as long as is needed, but remember, it is just a tool, and it is like training wheels. So you should and can outgrow the need of this tool to continue to work on fixing your beliefs at a subconscious level. So I really hope that this helps you as much as it's helped me, and thank you so much for watching. Keep watching my other videos as I go through tips and techniques and teachings on how to fix your mind and your subconscious to work toward unconditional love. Thank you so much.